Mrs. Soludo warns on consumption of milky donuts. Federal government launches Nigeria Quality Healthcare e-learning platform. And 6 persons arrested over killing of South African footballer Flails. Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Nonye Mokoye. Governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, has assured of intensifying the efforts of his administration to achieve the desired livable and prosperous homeland. Governor Soludo was speaking at the 2024 Sisters Fellowship International SFI conference at Mpo, Idemili North Council area. A Government House correspondent, Ejike Abana, now reports.
The governor, who stated that man was created to do the work of God, stressed that every man is equipped with the enablement, calling for collective action to drive God's agenda for his people. According to Governor Soludo, God's agenda is to improve on God's creation, which is the primary purpose of government, and coincidentally ties into what the SFI is doing, and described the leader of the fellowship, Reverend Nches Iredu, as someone that deliberately chose to act on the message given to her by God. He called for synergy between his government and the fellowship to intensify development efforts across the state and the world at large, tasking the congregation on living a life dedicated to public purpose.
The power of an idea, the power of one person who decided, because we are all spoken to in our various ways, but this is one woman who chose to act on the message that she received, and today we have this thousands all over the world. Homes are getting healed, our youth getting empowered, women rediscovering their position in life, getting empowered, bonding together to lift each other together, to lift the world together, to build society together. You are bonding together as a fellowship to continue to help God in his creation. That is my understanding of what your mission is all about.
For Reverend Nches Iredu, who recalled that the security situation was tough when Governor Soludo came into office, said that she has been burdened and praying for the state of Anambra before the election, to which God answered and brought Governor Soludo, who she described as someone God brought to cleanse the state. Reverend Iredu eulogized Governor Soludo for his empathetic disposition towards the poor and his achievements within 2 years in office, especially in security, education, health, infrastructure, and other areas of the state economy.
Let the power of God take over. Let the presence of God move over Anambra State. Let the precious blood of Jesus Christ be spread over Anambra State. The blood that's speaking better things than the blood of Abel. Let us speak on behalf of Anambra. Anambra will decree you the best state in Nigeria. In the name of Jesus. Decree our governor the best governor in Nigeria. In the name of Jesus, may your wisdom never leave you. All the commissioners and the professors you have surrounded him with, Papa, endow them with strength and vigor, and they will together carry this state to the next level.
Commissioner for Women Affairs, Mrs. Ifeoma Binabo, her works counterpart, Engineer Ifeanyi Okoma, Special Advisor to the Governor on Political Matters, Dr. Alex Obiobolo, Chief of Protocol to the Governor, Sir Chinedu Nwoye, among others, attended the event. Ejike Abana, ABS News.
The governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, has congratulated the Muslim in Anambra State and across Nigeria on the celebration of Eid al-Fitr, which marks the successful end of the holy month of Ramadan. In his goodwill message, Governor Soludo praised the Muslim community for their steadfastness, spiritual renewal, and commitment to the virtues of charity, compassion, and sacrifice exemplified during the Ramadan period. The governor urged Muslims to sustain and propagate the lessons of piety, love for one another, and devotion to Almighty Allah learned during the holy month. He called on all Nigerians to imbibe and promote the spirit of peaceful coexistence, religious tolerance, and harmonious living, which the season represents. Governor Soludo further reaffirmed his administration's commitment to serving the best interests of all residents of Anambra State, regardless of religious, ethnic, social, or political persuasions. He noted that the diversity of the state is a source of strength that should be harnessed for the progress and development of Anambra State and Nigeria at large. The governor also lauded the Muslim community in the state for their unblemished record of peace, socio-economic contributions, and support for his developmental agenda, anchored on the paradigm of transformation towards a brighter future. He wished the Muslim faithful a happy and memorable Eid al-Fitr celebration filled with joy, peace, and blessings of Almighty Allah. Anambra Governor's wife and founder of the non-governmental organization Crusade Held a Living with Nonye Soludo, Mrs. Nonye Soludo, has issued health warnings about trending consumption of the household snacks, popularly known as Milky Donuts. The governor's wife, who was speaking in a message she released in Awka, drew attention to severe health implications of the trending product, noting that apart from increasing diabetes chance due to its high sugar content, the snack can also weaken overall body metabolism. She said that the latest social media craze for the snacks does not highlight effects on human health, with more attention to the fact that it can predispose consumers to obesity. Mrs. Soludo pointed out that the high sugar, calories, and fats in the snacks can influence body mass index and affect blood sugar, which could activate hypertension. Mrs. Soludo, who is a practicing nutritionist and right health advocate, stated that the use of condensed and industrial milk for the product also increases its health effects on the body, stating that Milky Donuts have not been specified by professionals to have any health benefits. The governor's wife asked local regulators to explore regulatory options to cut down the spread of the product. She also appealed to aged people or persons with underlying health conditions to avoid the product, while parents should also keep the snacks away from children with tooth problems. The Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC Southeast Zone, has installed an Anambra business mogul and philanthropist, Chief Azubike Ekwozo, as their national patron. Our correspondent, Chibuzo Okoye, has the report.
Decorating Chief Ekwozo, the Deputy National Organizing Secretary of the group, Engineer David Chukwu-Ajaku, said that PCRC was vetted on 8 May 1984 to help the Nigerian police to effectively do their job, described Chief Ekwozo as a man of honor and integrity, hence the decoration. Engineer Chukwu-Ajaku explained that they chose the business mogul because of his antecedents, adding that he will use his position to strengthen their job, which is basically crime prevention. He made it clear that their job is to assist police in checkmating crimes and criminality, especially now that insecurity is bedeviling the corresponding.
We have heard much about you and seen much about you. Iendi nebe, iendi megoro, nandi kajime. Asmi udegi nede namba nile. Obe so na nambara. Obe so nobisi. Obe so na umawo. Nke karịsị ibia bụ ịbụ onye udo. Down bụ ihe a chọrọ na South-East. Onye mere anyị nche anya si mba na anyị chọrọ ka anyị chie gị echichi Kiburu Petronai.
Chief Ekwazo thanked the group for finding him worthy to be a patron and promised that he will execute the new task given to him diligently. He disclosed that he has been supporting positive things that enhance the betterment of the society from onset and assured that he will also bring his friends and allies to the group.
And everything for humanity's sake and for God's sake. Such because now ask me how and I like them again. So we're making identify myself. I'm not sponsor of police. I am not sponsor of anything. When none I like identify myself, both morally and otherwise. This honor union today, by the grace of God, you have my support.
In a vote of thanks, the Anambra State Chairman of PCRC, Mr. Okechukwu Okeke, appreciated Chief Ekwazo for accepting to be their national patron and described him as a man of positive character.
I love the way you welcomed us here, Ojumafo. On behalf of my team and PCRC and my state as well, and the police community, Ekenem is so much. So I really appreciate and Nkeneonya Obona present.
The managing director of the Anambra Broadcasting Service, Sachido Obidiegu, was also present during the event. From Umuawolo in Awka South local government area, this is Chibu Zokoye for ABS News.
Chief Christopher Ndobesi of Umuawolo community in Awka South Council area has bagged the Anambra Broadcasting Service ABS Philanthropist of the Year award. The unique event was held in December 2023, but being that Chief Ndobesi was unavoidably absent, the management of ABS deemed it pertinent to make the presentation to him at his country home in Umuawolo. Our correspondent Blessing Dennis now reports.
The ABS Philanthropist of the Year Award recognizes individuals who have demonstrated outstanding dedication to society development and upheld the core values championed by the ABS. In addition to the prestigious award, Chief Ndobesi was also confirmed with the honoring title of Obatifa the ABS, signifying his commitment towards ensuring that individuals and organizations benefit from his philanthropy. Making the presentation, the managing director of the ABS, Sachido Obidiegu, commended Chief Ndobesi's unwavering dedication to philanthropy and community development while emphasizing his transformative initiative, which he said have left an indelible mark on the society. Sachido also commended Chief Ndobesi for keying into Governor Chukwuma Soludo's public-private community partnership initiative in his numerous projects that touch lives.
I want to thank you for the open door. It is not possible for me to succeed as MD of ABS without people like you. I need young men like you who are what I call angels. God has bestowed you with that role as an angel that bring joy and happiness, angel that wipe tears of people who are crying. So I feel that I need to partner with men like you to be able to succeed as MD of ABS. That's also part of why we came.
In his acceptance speech, Chief Ndobesi appreciated the gratitude to the ABS management for the honor done him, reaffirming his commitment to serving the society with integrity and compassion. He emphasized that philanthropy goes beyond material giving, noting that it is about restoring hope, dignity, and giving opportunity to the less privileged individuals.
So I want to start by appreciating you for your good thoughts on you and your team, because now, boys, you have a good thinking, a good thought, but implementation, I'll carry problem. I will say, you're messing with see here, but that shows how you turn things to reality.
In a vote of thanks, The Director of Legal Service Department of the ABS, Barrister Juliet Amasiatu, appreciated Chief Ndubisi for his steadfast commitment to humanitarian efforts, emphasizing that his exemplary leadership and selfless contributions have left an indelible mark on countless lives, and ABS is truly privileged to have him as ABS Philanthropist of the Year 2023.
I want to appreciate you immensely for accepting that offer to be our Philanthropist of the Year and receiving that award. We are so grateful because though you weren't there, but we said we must come to this place to give you the award. And thank God our MD, Agujo again, has done justice to that.
From Umuawolo, in Oka South Local Council area, Blessing Dennis, ABS News.
Away now from state stories, the federal government of Nigeria has launched an e-learning platform to ensure quality health care for all and ensure increased mileage in the universal health coverage. The e-learning platform, hoisted on the Federal Ministry of Health's website, was unveiled by the Coordinating Minister for Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Pate, in Abuja, at a policy dialogue and town hall meeting in commemoration of the 2024 World Health Day. ABS Abuja Bureau Chief Princess Ekwi Ajide has the details of that report.
The coordinating minister, represented by the permanent secretary of the ministry, Kacholum Daju, promised Nigeria that there will be improvement in the health sector through quality healthcare service as they are working towards reducing brain drain and turning it into brain gain. According to the coordinating minister, the efforts of the Renewed Hope agenda is to ensure that there are functional primary health centers across the country through the sector-wide approach, SWAP, so that primary health care becomes the first port of call for citizens.
That service delivery, quality care, improved health outcomes, and my health, my rights is the anthem for moving the Federal Ministry of Health forward. And I leave you with one thing, which is the goal of the Federal Ministry of Health, which is to save lives, reduce both physical and financial pain, and produce health for all Nigerians.
For the Director General, National Primary Health Care Development Agency, Dr. Mui Aina, they are working to ensure they maximize the impact of SWAP to accelerate reducing child mortality and increase the coverage of important interventions. The WHO country representative in Nigeria, Dr. Walter Mulumbo, while lamenting the impact of war on healthcare facilities, called for peace and noted that health deprivation is often overlooked, but it is the highest kind of human rights violation.
A child missing a vaccination, it's a human rights issue and should be treated as such. A mother coming to give birth, dying in hospital. The sectors, it's not just the Ministry of Health, it's all the other ministries that will agree on a kind of trade-off for health to be resourced.
The Chairman House Committee on Health Institutions, Honorable Amos Magaji, had proffered solutions to ending the exodus of medical professionals to Western countries, which include expanding admissions into medical colleges, putting right policies in place to improve healthcare delivery in Nigeria and health sector, among others.
On the foreign scene, 6 men have been arrested in connection with the killing of South African footballer Luke Flows. The 24-year-old Kaizer Chiefs star was shot dead in a carjacking at a petrol station in Johannesburg. In a statement, police said that the 6 suspects were arrested in Soweto. The police said they believe the suspects are part of a syndicate that is responsible for car hijackings in the Gauteng province. According to the report, investigators are still actively searching for more suspects. Officers said they had recovered the footballer's car, which had been stripped on Monday. Authorities say Mr. Flores was waiting to be attended to at the petrol station when he was approached by a non-gunman who ordered him to get out of the vehicle. The police said one of the suspects then shot him once on the upper body. Kaizer Chiefs, one of South Africa's most popular clubs and 12-time league champions, described his death as tragic. The suspects are expected to appear in court on Friday. And on sports news, bronze medalists from the 2023 African Games in Ghana and Nigeria's senior female cricket team, the female Yellow Greens, will join host Rwanda and 6 other countries for the 2024 Kwibuka tournament in Kigali. The 10th edition of the tournament is scheduled for May 27 and will run through June 8 at Gahanga International Cricket Stadium. Other teams confirmed for the competition include Uganda, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Kenya, Mali, and Cameroon. General Manager of the Rwandan Cricket Association, Emmanuel Biringiro, the hosts are still expecting Tanzania, Namibia, USA, and Japan to confirm their participation in the expanded tournament. The female Yellow Greens will be making their 5th appearance at the tournament, which they finished 4th last year after losing to Kenya in the 3rd place playoff. With their current rise from their performance at the African Games, where they tuned Namibia and Uganda to claim bronze in Ghana, other African countries would be wary of the Nigerian team in Rwanda come May. And with that sports story, we conclude the news. But remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television, Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again, Soludo has called for collective action to drive God's agenda for man. Mrs. Soludo has warned on consumption of milky donuts. Federal government has launched Nigeria Quality Healthcare e-learning platform. And 6 persons have been arrested over killing of South African footballer Fleurs. To end the news, the special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news. We thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonya Mokoye. Good morning and have a beautiful day.